Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Luke 23:46. My name is Sara, and I've been attending New North for almost 13 years, but I was born and raised in the church. My family has always been active in church leadership, with my dad going on to become a pastor while I was in high school. Growing up, though, I always wondered if my faith was my own, and I often doubted my worth and struggled with depression throughout my teenage and college years. God used a worship song, Amazing Love, You Are My King, to break me free from depression. I heard him tell me that I am worth it to him and that he has a purpose for me. My life is not my own. Over the last 2 decades, God has been challenging many areas of my faith. I had started reading Anything by Jenny Allen with one of my best friends years ago, but I couldn't finish it because it was too hard to honestly say that I would follow God through anything. I was scared of what anything could mean and what he would ask me to sacrifice and go through for him. But God didn't leave me with my fears. He has challenged my faith, my priorities, and my love for him. He started small by asking me things like if I love 15 minutes of sleep more than I love 15 minutes of reading his word. He asked me if I wanted to fill my head with songs based on what the world thinks is love, or if I wanted to fill my heart with songs about his love. And it has grown into bigger things, like asking me if I love my own tiger mom plans for my sons' lives, or if I want his perfect plans for them. I didn't realize that he was training me up for his biggest purpose for me. In July 2024, I had an episode of spitting up blood out of nowhere. It stopped on its own after about 12 hours, and it has never happened again. But God urged me to not ignore the signs, and I pushed for tests even though all the doctors assured me that I was fine. In September, I, as a never smoker, was diagnosed with stage 4 locally advanced lung cancer. A few years ago, Tim Keller spoke about his cancer diagnosis and how we mostly live in denial that death is inevitable for us all. Getting a cancer diagnosis, especially stage 4 lung, doesn't get much hope from doctors. I've been told that this is how I will die because there is no cure. I admit I had planned on living a long life, but hearing these words didn't shock me or turn me upside down. All of these years, God has been stretching me through reading my Bible, singing worship, and crying out in prayer to give me the muscle memory that I need now. God's promises are buried in my heart so that I can face my cancer with full confidence, knowing that God is the only author of my days. None of us are guaranteed tomorrow. The only thing that is guaranteed is that he will never leave me. When I heard my diagnosis, I knew that this is his purpose for me. I'm exactly where he wants me to be, and I need to keep living out his purposes every day that he still gives me. God continues to encourage me through his word, by how he provided for his people, the prophets, Ruth, and the disciples. The Psalms remind me that God hears me in every high and every low, and he cares for me. He wants to hear the depths of my prayers and my fears. I can tell him I'm worried about my husband and my sons, and he immediately assures me that he loves them more than I do. He has not forgotten them, and even if he chooses that I will die from this, he still works all things out for his good, and he has plans for them. Just as he brought me out of depression using a song, the Lord has drawn me closer and closer to him through worship. In moments when doubts come in, I know I need to turn on my favorite praise songs because there is no fear when we worship. God continually reminds me that I'm in his hands through music. On the way to my first CT scan, a song came on the radio that I've only heard that one time and never again. Lauren Daigle's You're Gonna Be Okay. During my only radiation treatment, I heard God tell me, be still and know that I am God. He has brought the perfect song to me in my sleep, in the car, and even during work to remind me that this battle is fought on my knees, that I am never alone, and that I can worship through it. All that I have to do is to be willing to look and to listen, and he shows me he is always here. Ken and I have been overwhelmed by God's many blessings and answered prayers through these months. He has shown me that this is not a punishment or because he has forgotten me, but he is stretching, blessing, and using us in too many ways that I can't describe here. He reminds us that he is our only hope. When we cling to him, we can wholeheartedly say, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.